going to show you how I did a Necrotic raid 11 last night. Played these talents as Mountain Thane. See, I was a bit scared. I think it was a good choice. Still died some. It was a very messy run. It was without comms. And mostly unknown people. I know the DK from before, but I haven't played with him in forever. This is the route that we played. Pull 3 is not true. We did that first. And I did that. And then I basically chained this very, very late. Let's get to it. The key to getting this pull is having to be really fucking quick. As you can see, I'm just zooming with my mount and I leap forward as far as I can. And then I work through something. The harvester would have been a bit outside without a DK. Now, you're gonna realize that this pull actually fucking hurts, by the way. You wanna control the harvesters or they will be casting on people, which is having them incapacitated. You can actually berserker rage this, for example. I'm gonna put the video into higher speed and get through it. I need to fix my playder as well, I realize. The vanguards are doing a tank buster, they also get enraged. The fleshcrafter is throwing an axe, which is dealing high damage to the first target met. This also deals damage to enemies. Patchwork soldiers are jumping around like, I don't know, shitheads. Light bags, we don't have any in this pool because we're picking up weapons after this, so I'm taking them into next because I would be too slow to get them into this one efficiently. Now I'm mounting up real soon and I pick up this shield. Then I pick up the blight bags. They picked up the first shield, taking this, and I'm taking the spear on Driver. The corpse harvesters are also doing throat flesh. I think someone is dying here, but I'm not completely sure. Using aggro, watch out for the vanguards. For whatever reason, it feels like, I guess it's because people are focusing vanguards, that you sometimes can drop aggro on them. If you have stone form, you wanna try and use stone form for the blight bags. As you can see, that was really fucking close to me dying. And I would not have lived these pulls without PSV. Potentially if I would have grabbed shield beforehand. We're going up on the stage. Try to look for double casts on harvesters, but we are stunning everything really fucking quick. So stuns are not working in a few seconds. So our healer's gonna die real soon. Yep. He anked, which I don't like, but we were still fine. I'm also playing intervene here because the frontal on Blightbone, first boss, you can intervene and you can mitigate it all as a tank. I also die on this boss, by the way. I am not really ready for that. It's usually not a big issue. Yeah, I had last stand, but picking up new ads, etc., it was a bit much. Luckily, I got my AoE taunt back. So a bit of a messy run, but they're adjusting really good. I actually don't know, Manu. The positive thing about this shield is that it actually helps people. But I might have to recraft later on, but I just wanted a high item level shield. And kind of wanted to try this out. I don't know what the buff duration is. How much stats is the embellishment giving? As you can see, I'm just intervening. I've got an intervene macro for mouse over. So whenever I mouse over someone, press the button, I intervene them. Gotta make sure to not be running away more than 6 yards still. So we're basically Gucci here. You don't want to let these worms hit you because at 3 hit melee attacks, they will explode. We're going up, we're taking Sorcerer, I will kick into moving into the Necromancer. This is not the ideal way to do it. But that pack was just fucking dead. Now we're playing these solo. We also forgot Purge for Nasuda. I'm always, since this is a pug with no voice, I'm always trying to do important kicks myself, like the Marauder. I picked up the Orb, but we're using all weapons on third boss. At this point, this is actually hurting a bit. I'm losing one execute stack of sudden death. I feel like the proc is back up. I don't know why. I'm getting more sudden death procs now than I have in quite some time. I feel like. I pinged the shield and he said no, but he meant he doesn't have a purge. So I'm kicking left now, and then we're moving into the Necromancer. This is sus though. I need to see that. That is really unlucky. Like, he was just moving a bit too fast and I should have not moved slower. I am surprised that I'm living this pull in any fucking way. What I'm doing when nuking the Necromancer, as long as the Necromancer and the ads are alive, I need to be here. After that, I'm gonna leap out. I'm gonna leap the fuck out and meet up with my healer. And another guy died with frontal. Why? Is that my fault or not? No, he didn't die from frontal. He died from volley. Now I'm just kiting until the healer's coming here. He's topping me up a bit. I need to repair, I realize as well. These Marauders do frontals, right? They do a fear and they do a shield on themselves. When you break their shield, they will... It will go a chunk of HP on them. Pretty big, as you can see. It used to be bigger even. You used to break the shield and they used to die, basically. Now we're playing this Necromancer and we're playing it solo. They're getting the spear. This is also naughty. We should try and CC one mage, like always. So, for example, ring, incap. And I think we've hit stun DR on these, but we're fine. It was definitely a juicy one though, I feel like. This is pretty hard to position with the small ads. Cause you don't, they do start hurting. And this bleed is fucking disgusting. I used my stone form way too early. Triggering the event here, but I'm also uncertain of how good it is to take this into the next pack with 3 melees and on an 11 fortified. So I'm kind of chilling until very, very late. And then we move into the pack. I think one more AoE and then we move. Yeah. And this is scary. Like, look at how they're moving. They're basically trying to kill themselves. And that is nothing towards them. It's just requires some coordination, I think. Or you just have to pay attention to all of it. Okay, we're finishing that. This boss is juicy as well. I'm fucking up some kicks, etc. Keep in mind at this point I had also been up and playing 16 hours straight. I actually went to the store for like, took me about 25-30 minutes. That is the only break we had. So I'm stopping that because I feel like that would have probably killed a monk, for example. What you want to do on this boss is there's a few things. You want to kick the boss, otherwise he puts a healing absorb like just a necrotic bolt, etc. He spawns adds, he spawns 2 mages, 1 crossbow man, and 2 warriors, I think. If you have CC, you can CC one of the mages, which you ideally want to do. That would have been the one that was over here. Whichever one that is furthest away from the crossbow man is the one that you want to CC. You could have control, undead, etc. But at least we have grip, right? Grip is giga. But also a kick for them. So the issue you see now, crossbow man is here. It's a bit out, but I could move everything. But we want to make sure to kill the mages ASAP because they're really fucking hurting. And we don't have enough kicks for them. Now you don't want to stand in this. In case you have adds alive at this point, you can stun them. And that way they don't explode when they blow up. They just blow up. Here I am fucking up. I should be kicking this. I didn't. So as you can see, I suck. He got a volley or something on him as well. Boss is dead though. We're going up. We're not even using orbs here. But we're doing this area in what? 8 minutes, including boss, I think. So I'm taking right side pack, hitting the first cleaver, then I pull it into those. Same thing here. I'm always looking for the collector. To kick. And the gore spatter. Because at this point, when fortified hits, it's fucking hurting, mate. It's most likely a wipe if it goes through. Huh. You don't really care about the stitch work too much. Eventually it will start hurting. If we wouldn't have had CDs on this, and let's say we would have focused the collector, it would have been great, I think, because we would have killed the collector, we would have chained the pack, and not given a fuck. Yeah, we'll come. Tell them to give me 2 minutes. Same thing here. I want to focus the collector, and as soon as it's dead, we chain. And we're back to having collector, crafter, soldiers, and 1 loyal creation. The crafter is also healing the loyal creation here, which he's trying to do now. You can kick it, but probably just stun it. We're killing the collector again, and then we chain to the last one. I'm making sure that I have kick up for the gore spatter. And let's move on. These two you want to hit axes on opposite sides. Eventually one is going to chase away. You can use evasion, turtle, etc. If it goes double on someone, I try to soak it. We're killing one too early, losing some time. Going for this, it's dead. This is nothing new. This is gore grind bits and gore grind. He does a frontal as well. He's like the stitch works, but he does a frontal. Don't care about him. This guy, you can see a monk. I've been talking about this so much, and you can see a monk doing it. Not doing it. You have to use a defensive for this, and you're fucking dead. So it wasn't really one shot, but on a 12, it probably would be, or 13. This guy is pulsing AoE constantly as well. Now we are pulling boys. And we're sending everything here. We're sending, I think, 3 orbs and 3 spears. And I have 1 shield as well, which I'm not putting out in the best. We're sending lust as well. And the monk is dying because it's a bit too quick. And we will hit this upstairs, and I shielded to have a chill phase now, and we're killing that. Perfect timing, kind of. Could have been a second faster, probably. Alright, looks good. We're waiting a few seconds, going last boss. This is really a piece of cake. We're literally just chilling because the shield is so small nowadays. So we're spending like 3 minutes killing it. We're sucking. Like, we've got some intense fucking moments here too, though. I'm gonna try and find one. I think soon there will be some intense moments. Like now when we're just two people, we usually stand 180 degrees of each other. But we didn't stack any one of us. And when I stacked with them, we moved different sides. And he's AMSing that, by the way, so you don't get the cheat. I'm stacking with him, but he's moving that side. And then we meet the opposite people. And I soaked one there. Like, that could have been horrible. Oh well. That was a Necrotic Wake 11 without comms.